Assalamu alaikum. This is Al-Hitham, the official representative of Lian Padukan in Australia. Today, we will discuss an important concept in Lian Padukan, Seberang. Seberang literally means the opposite side. When you say Jalan Seberang, means cross the street. In daily usage, it's been crossing the river. The movement of crossing the river is like that. The movement of Seberang is used in finishing to take your opponent down. It is a compulsory part of the grading and is very useful in self-defense as well. So in general, that after each application or attack, we need to take our opponent down. We use the movement of Seberang. Today, we will show few variations of Seberang. First, I will show in normal speed, then we will break it down together. Variation 1. Now we will break it down to explain what was happening. The idea here is you try to move the body of your opponent to different or opposite directions. So lose his balance, fall down. Let's do it slowly. The first step that you are trying to get behind the knee of your opponent. You're doing that by advancing your rear leg and dig it in your opponent's knee. You are not behind your opponent like here, within the gap, which you are doing nothing, and even that your opponent can take you down. Or you are not even behind, showing your back. Because here, the direction will be that direction, so you can just walk away. And you lose it. Come back in. The correct direction is that you dig it, you dig your knee behind his knee, and the direction of pushing is toward that direction. Like that. Like that. Not like that, not like that. It's like that. That's regarding the football. You are jamming your opponent here. Let's do it from the other direction so to play the answer. Come on. Here, I'm pushing towards this direction, not that direction. So, I'm pushing forward. Now, this hand, or this arm, is pushing towards the opposite direction. I'm controlling this hand here to prevent any movement. And even I can, if there is struggle, I can use my body to lock his arm. Main thing that I keep pushing toward here with my leg, and the upper side I'm pushing to the opposite direction. So the direction of the pushing is like that. Means that like I'm directing him 45 degrees, then pushing him to the back. That has to be done. Now I will complete the fall down. And pushing, keeping pushing here, and the upper part, and finish the job. Up. We'll do it again. Variation 2. For variation 2, you can start by a roundhouse kick from the rear and slide your shin over the thigh and the back of the knee of your opponent and continue with Seberang. Here, it will be an aggressive movement. If your opponent is strong and your round kick did knock him down, you can continue Seberang to finish the job. Let's have a little bit of demo. Alright? So I'll do a roundhouse kick with my rear to the side. Here is strong and this one didn't have the side. So I'm sliding my shin over his side and dig it behind his knee. Here you see I'm in the same position that I was in on the last time. So I can continue. Let's do it from the other side to be clear. Come on. That's up. The round half kick to the side. Sliding to behind the knees. Now we are in the same position. So push and pull and finish the job. Just a note for people who were with us in phase 1 and we learned about the roundhouse kick. Take the position, please. You see that I'm kicking on a 45-degree to the body. Maybe we do it the other direction, be more clear. Kicking 45 degrees to the body. I'm not kicking here on the back. I'm kicking almost to the front of the thigh. So I can slide and dig. I'm here in the position that we were talking about. So make sure when you land your roundhouse kick, it is not the typical Japanese martial arts roundhouse kick like that on the back here. Must be the Southeast Asian kick on 45 degrees of your opponent. Variation 3. The third variation. The only difference is about the position of the guiding hand. In the previous ones, that we put the hand on the level of the chest, shoulder. That direction. Here you are either overextending or protecting. The change that we are going to make here is using the gyroscopic move for the neck. In this case, instead of putting your hand here, you are trying to cover the mouth and the nose of your opponent. Not just pushing that direction and he will be moving away, or just doing like that. In this case, he can just lift his leg and move away because it's not the correct direction anyway. No, we need to do his neck in a gyroscopic move, means that in the side and in the back at the same time. Imagine that you are turning a door handle. You are pushing and turning at the same time. Here, the neck can only resist pressure on one direction. If I do here, he will resist the opposite way. If I'm pushing here, he resists other way. If I resist here, he's resisting forward. But if I do a combination of pushing toward, outward, then backward, he will not be able to resist except one direction. So I'm guiding him. He try to resist the first one and going the backward. Again, it is in and so just be careful if you are trying to apply this technique, because it can cause serious damage on the neck if it's done unprofessional. We are trying to do in a very smooth, light way to minimize any damage. So this is fine. So we will do the entire application. Come on. Covering the mouth and the nose, that will irritate him. Then push with my knee and finish. These are three variations. Of course, that you can combine the roundhouse kick with the gyroscopic movement of the head. It can be like a fourth variation. And just bear in mind that you do not start with Seberang. You do some sort of attack and overwhelming, then you do the Seberang. To take him down, then you do finishing of your opponent. Hopefully that this section was useful, and I would like to take the chance to pay my respect to Part 1, Haji Muhammad Saleh bin Hashim in Johor Bahru, the Grand Master of Lian Padukan, and all Lian Padukan practitioners everywhere. Thank you so much, and see you on the next video. Assalamu alaikum.